Are you an aspiring entrepreneur looking to start a business in Europe? Have you considered Austria as your next destination? With a highly skilled workforce, a supportive business environment, and a central location in the heart of Europe, Austria is a great place to start and grow your business. In this video, we'll show you how to start a business in Austria, from registering your company to finding the right resources and support to make your venture a success. So if you're ready to explore the entrepreneurial opportunities in Austria, join us as we explore the steps to starting a business in this amazing country. I'm thrilled to hear that you're considering starting a business abroad. It takes a lot of courage and determination to embark on such a journey, and I'm here to offer you some advice based on my own experience. My first piece of advice is to make sure you have a solid support system in place. Starting a business in a foreign country can be lonely and challenging, so it's important to have people you can turn to for advice, encouragement, and a listening ear. This can include friends, family members, mentors, and local business owners who have been through a similar journey. My second piece of advice is to prioritize cultural sensitivity and awareness. Doing business in a foreign country requires a deep understanding of the local culture, customs, and values. Take the time to learn the language, study the local business practices, and develop a strong network of local partners and suppliers. Opening a business in a new country comes with its own set of unique challenges, from cultural differences to compliance issues, and everything in between. A stark reality for companies operating in today's economic environment is the need to establish an international presence in the marketplace. This means, of course, starting a business in another country. There are different motivations for such an expansion. Perhaps there's a strong market or local talent base that you want to tap into. Or perhaps there's a steady stream of import-export happening between your company's location and that other location, and you decide it might be more cost-effective to simply put boots on the ground there. Whatever your reason may be, there are a few things you need to keep in mind when opening a business in a foreign country. We asked employers who have been in your shoes and pulled together some takeaways based on their experiences. Know why you're doing it. Often, the motivation to expand to a new country goes beyond market considerations. There are advantages to that location that can be integral to business success. A huge pool of local talent. Christina at Artemis Canada noted the expansion of companies north of the United States. Typically, these companies are based in California or New York, and their primary reason for expansion is access to a talent pool that is highly qualified, culturally similar to their U.S. counterparts and English-speaking. There are cost advantages as well. Instead of bringing talent to where you are, go to where they are. Similarly to Canada, Colombia has a deep pool of talent that appeals to American companies, says David at Full Stack Labs. They also tend to have a good education system down there for computer science, and a fair number of them speak English, so that also makes it easy to build what we call blended teams. And you get the safety and security and convenience of having a lead U.S. developer with some of the cost savings of having a nearshore development team. Cheaper isn't always better, but, David warns, that doesn't mean that you can just go into a new country and take advantage of cheaper labor there. You still get what you pay for. The best developers and the best professionals in Colombia are more expensive than you think, David says. It's just like the United States, where everybody's getting recruited to death and there's a lot of competition between companies for hiring, and people are moving around and getting better offers all the time. Just because you're a U.S. company, you're not going to come riding into town and have your pick of the litter or anything. It doesn't work like that. In short, don't focus solely on how much you can save by opening a business in a new country based on assumptions of lower wages. The nuances of finances go deeper than that. Think about the skill sets available there, the competition for top talent, and other expenses associated with setting up shop in the new location. The need to address a problem or fulfill a requirement often leads to the creation of new solutions or ideas. According to Full Stack Labs' David, technology has greatly expanded the ability of organizations to work globally and prompted further development of tools. He highlights several examples of this, including Slack, which facilitates quick communication between remote employees, and video conferencing tools like Google Hangouts and Microsoft's Zoom, which enable face-to-face interactions and remote presentations. David also speaks highly of Workable's recruitment solution, stating, "One of the things that's really nice about Workable is we manage all of our Colombia job postings in the same way we do in the United States. So we go in and we create a new job, we publish it to Indeed and to LinkedIn. He adds that the same candidate pipeline and hiring process are used in both locations, with inbound applicants from LinkedIn and Indeed in Colombia being run through the same process as those in the United States. David further notes that Workable's sourcing tool has proven helpful in finding candidates in Colombia, stating, "There's a surprisingly good database of candidates in the Workable sourcing tool in Colombia." Overall, technology has facilitated international collaboration and efficiency in organizations while also prompting the evolution of existing tools. Establishing a business can be a challenging endeavor, especially if it is being done in a foreign country. Due to the increasing value of the US dollar, numerous business owners are leveraging this opportunity to set up their companies abroad, which may even result in the depreciation of other currencies. If you have a desire to initiate a business venture in a foreign country, then stay tuned to the video as we will be sharing the top 10 guidelines to start a business overseas in a foreign land. 1. Localize your concept, outlook, and goals. It is imperative for any business to integrate themselves into the local community's culture. Seek out a coach or a friend from the community who can aid you in understanding the customs and inclinations of the people residing there. 2. Learn the language. Even though it may be common sense, acquiring a new language can sometimes feel just as challenging as starting a business. However, even having basic language skills is better than having none. You can improve your language abilities through the use of various apps or by meeting with people outside of formal language classes. 3. Analyze the market, both past and present perspective. It's common knowledge among entrepreneurs to research their competition before entering a new market. However, it's also important to go beyond that and study 5 unsuccessful businesses that attempted to enter that market. If one doesn't learn from others' past mistakes, they are likely to repeat them. 4. Create a new network. When you move to another country, your previous network becomes less helpful, so it is necessary to build a new local network. Take advantage of the fact that it's easier to meet new people in a close-knit community with fewer expatriates. 5. Recognize the environment. Although some experts, including Darren Kaiser, argue that starting a company in a foreign country could be easier, less risky, and more profitable than starting a company in one's home country, it is still better to anticipate potential issues rather than assuming everything will go smoothly. 6. Determine and calculate expectations. Begin your business by searching for markets that are similar to the ones you currently serve in the United States or abroad. Opt for places where you can provide your products or services without making substantial changes to meet local regulations or laws. 7. Establish a budget. One of the common causes of business failure is insufficient funding at the start, often due to overly optimistic financial projections by the founders. Starting a new business can be challenging even in favorable conditions, and it becomes more difficult when operating in a distant location with an unreliable market environment. 8. Look for a local agent. It can be beneficial to have a local agent, attorney, or accountant who is familiar with international humanitarian law when establishing a physical presence in a foreign country. This can help prevent any miscommunication or errors with local authority representatives that could lead to the confiscation of your goods or the closure of your business. 9. Learn about the international money transfer. Conduct some investigation into the options available to send money overseas. Avoid relying on your banks to send and receive money abroad unless you need a specialized service. In many cases, you may be subjected to excessive fees and required to wait several days for the transfer to be completed and the funds to appear in your account. 10. Address logistics problems before opening your store. In some countries, particularly those that are not developed, the necessary infrastructure may be lacking. This can result in laws, fees, taxes, and trade tariffs that may hinder the movement of goods, even if there are no physical obstacles preventing them from being transported. You can set up a store in a foreign country by following these steps, so make sure you explore all of your options and establish your shop. Entrepreneurs may face limitations in their own country, such as cultural barriers, market saturation, or lack of demand for their products or ideas. However, moving to a different country can provide them with a rare chance to share their expertise and become leaders in a new community. To have an advantage in a foreign country, your mindset is key. Being in a new and different culture presents opportunities. The local people may not have the same perspective as you and may not even recognize certain problems. However, as a foreigner, you may see things in a different way and offer new solutions to previously unsolvable problems. Going abroad is the start of a new adventure, providing you with access to new markets and the possibility of becoming a leader in your industry. If you possess a sense of adventure and are willing to adhere to the guidance provided, your chances of achieving success are higher. 1. Plan ahead and be ready if things don't go according to plan. The saying in the military, "No plan survives contact with the enemy," is equally applicable in the business world. Even if you have meticulously planned for months or years, the actual conditions of being in a foreign country may disrupt your well-thought-out strategy. It's important to anticipate potential setbacks and have contingency plans in place. Neglecting to do so can result in significant challenges when things don't go according to plan. 2. Have patience. Familiarity with the rules, language, culture, and customs of our own country makes things easier for us. However, when we venture into foreign lands, we may not possess any of these. In such cases, the foreign culture, language, and societal norms may differ greatly from what we are used to. Moreover, navigating through the bureaucratic processes in an unfamiliar environment can be challenging, leading to frustrating experiences. Therefore, it is important to exercise patience, especially during the initial stages of your journey in a new environment. 3. Be open-minded. Entrepreneurs often possess qualities such as creativity and adaptability, which can be advantageous. Being open-minded and willing to learn new things can lead to a more positive and proactive approach, especially when building a business in a foreign country. There are many things to discover in a new environment, and an open mind can be a valuable asset. 4. Surround yourself with a great team. One important lesson I learned early on is that success in business requires a great team. You cannot do it alone, no matter how skilled you are. It's crucial to surround yourself with like-minded individuals who can help you establish and grow your business. This is especially true when starting a business in a foreign country. A team of local experts can provide invaluable insight into the country's culture and societal trends, as well as offer advice on what strategies will work best. Therefore, having a good local team is a crucial asset. 5. Respect the local mentality and culture and be humble. At times, we may assume that we possess superior knowledge to the locals and have everything under control. This mindset, however, could lead to failure. Why? Because we are not more knowledgeable than those who have been living in that place for their whole lives. We may not understand their values and cultural beliefs immediately. If we enter with a sense of arrogance, we are bound to fail. Therefore, it's essential to demonstrate humility and let the foreign country educate us. Moreover, it's crucial to learn the local language to the best of our abilities since it could lead to many opportunities. 6. Be an ambassador for your own country. Although you have moved to a foreign country, you still carry a bit of your home country with you. It is beneficial to establish positive relationships between your home country and the country where you are starting your business. This can be done through various means and can contribute to your success in the long run. 7. Believe in yourself and bring added value. Believing in the success of your business is crucial. You need to have confidence in the value that your business provides to the community. Creating a successful business, whether domestically or internationally, requires adding value to the market while also turning a profit. However, profitability doesn't just happen by chance. It requires a combination of business savvy, luck, and careful planning. All the different components of the business must work together harmoniously, like a well-oiled machine. Ultimately, if you want to create a sustainable business abroad, it starts with developing a thoughtful plan and taking step-by-step actions in the correct order. If you persevere, believe in yourself, and put forth personal effort, you can plant the seeds for a successful business to flourish. Wishing you the courage to take risks, the wisdom to make smart decisions, and the determination to overcome any obstacles that come your way. Best of luck in your new venture.